Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. It is officially 2025. We are in the second day of the new year. I am coming to you super pumped, recharged, refreshed, with a refocus. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. However, I do come into 2025 with a clear cut direction on what I want for me as a man, as a brother, as a father, as a son, as a professional, as a coach. And I'm hoping you took some time to reflect on what is important to you. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, Happy New Year to you. We're being recorded. Today's conversion clinic is going to be a little different than what we have historically covered and how we have historically flowed because today is super important. It's the second day of a brand new calendar. So we legit have 363 days and a quarter left in this year to crush every dream that you could possibly fathom. And that's what I want to spend our time on today. You see, conversion is cool. Conversion is automatic, but conversion is a result of something else. And it's a result of our internal landscape and what we are focused on with us as individuals, you as an individual. And so that's what I really want to focus on today. We're going to cast some vision today. Got big dreams, big goals. We ended the year crushing it. We've got momentum coming into the new year. We are going to crush this year in terms of conversion numbers, but I want you to crush this year in terms of you. And that's what we're going to talk about. Everybody cool with that? Jeff, what up, though? Happy New Year, man. It's good to see your face in the screen. Let's
Happy New
go.
Year, my brother.
New Year. Okay, okay, let's go. I got a little sidetracked. I was happy to see my brother's face in the screen. Looked like he growing a little teeny weeny fro. Might be getting his long hair back. I can't see.
Man, it's the car accident. I can't get my hair cut. I can't move my neck.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I'm
Well,
waiting like 2 more weeks, and then I'm like, all right, I'll be good. I'll be good.
man, we are so grateful to have you in the space, bro. So grateful that you are on top and rising. You're on your 10 toes. You're safe. You may be sore, but you're safe. Man, life's not promised to us, you guys. And any second, anything could change at the drop of a dime. So let's be intentional about our time and let's get straight into it. I've got some things that I'm going to share with you. But before we go into the fun of today's conversion clinic, I'm going to have someone bring us out on the field and let me see whose face I see that is standing out to me. Oliver, my guy. It's 2025, day two, brother. Happy New Year to you. Bring us on the field. We are in the tunnel, hyped up, ready to go. All eyes and ears are on you. Give us what you got, brother. Bring us out onto the field. Let's get ready to play.
Hold on.
Oliver going once.
I'm getting a little. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, brother.
Okay, for some reason my video is going in and out. But everybody, it's 2025, a new year. We celebrated a few days ago and we all had our eyes set on the goals for 2025, right? So it's time to crush it, show up, get that conversion ready so we could bring more value to our clients. Do something today that Vernon 2025 in December is going to be happy that you did today. So put in the work today and let's crush it.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. I want to take that a step further. Put in the work today. Do make daily decisions that when we get to December 2025, you will say, I crushed that shit. I crushed that shit. Because no one can do it for you. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how handsome you are in this screen, no matter how influential or persuasive you are, only you are responsible for you. And that leads us into our vision casting session for the opening conversion clinic of 2025. Give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. We're about to really get into it. This is going to be full engagement. I'm looking for full participation. I really want you to take this time that we're spending with each other, investing in ourselves, to really dive deep into some of these inquiries, participate, contribute, because at the conclusion of it, we're going to hear from each other. So give me a moment. Let me get my screen together before I share my screen. Boom, let's go. Can everyone see my screen? Yep, we good to go. If you haven't heard, it's your year. It's your year. Like, I want you to get real singular and selfish. This is a space where it's okay to be selfish. It is your year. You don't have to take yourselves off of mute, but I do want to see your lips move. Matter of fact, do please take yourselves off of mute. I want to hear as a choir in unison. We got some sopranos, some altos, and some tenors. I want to hear you say loud and clear, it is my year. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
It's my year.
It's my
Fucking
year.
year, nigga.
Yeah.
Period,
Terrible.
nigga. Mine.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to, can we acquire, you guys? Well, choir is in synchronicity. Let's try this one more time and say it with your chest. Don't say it if you don't mean it. You can spare us the lip service because you're not speaking to anyone but yourself. It's your year. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's
It's
my
My
year.
year.
Oh, it is your year. It is your year. So, Chris, I'm going to call on people to read these sentiments on these slides. Chris, I'm going to call on you first. Before I go and call on you, Chris, here's my sentiment as we're on the field. You didn't come this far to only come this far. Think about what we overcame in 2024, the obstacles, the challenges, the milestones, the wins, the losses, not losses, but lessons. And you're here, the heartache, the triumph, the smiles, the tears, the hugs, the alone time, the loneliness, and anything else that we had to overcome in 2024 to get this far. You didn't come this far to only come this far. Chris, here we go.
Giving a fuck about anyone's opinion.
2025.
Oh, my
is
bad.
the year that you
2025 is the year that I stopped giving a fuck about anyone's opinion.
stop. Somebody take themselves off of mute. How many of you found yourself in 2024 caught up and giving a fuck about somebody else's opinion?
I ain't gonna lie, I did.
Ooh, say it with your chest. I didn't even ask you to raise your hand. Hello.
But I ain't gonna lie, I did.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because when we give ourselves, when we give our energy to giving a fuck about what somebody else who don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw us out of about what their opinion is, we are depleting ourselves of our authentic energy and we're directing it to something that don't mean a hill of beans. So, Princess, you ambitiously spoke to that, which means that it must have resonated with you in some capacity or another. So let's talk about that. This is the year that you stop giving a fuck about anyone's opinion. How does that resonate with you? What does that trigger within you? What contribution do you have to share?
For me, it was definitely like getting out on camera and like really just putting things out there that were out of my comfort zone. And I just knew that intensity helped with that because I knew I had to post something. I knew I had to be present. And so getting out of my own way and thinking, oh, I don't think this video is good. I don't think this is good. I did it anyway. And it got good traction. Everything was good. It was more of just my own thinking and thinking of, oh, somebody's not going to like this. But, oh, well, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
You know, and it really doesn't matter. And I'm sure you guys have heard this before. We've all been around the block a few times. You know, opinions are like everybody got one.
Assholes.
Come on, Nicole. You got come on. I'm glad. Hey, you cleared your throat to be able to speak clearly on that. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So who gives a shit? Because the opinion of an individual dies when they die. And oftentimes, an opinion that someone has of me, they're looking at that or that they have of you, they're oftentimes creating that opinion from their broken individual perspective, which is
Come on,
direct,
twin. Come
which
on,
is a,
twin.
which is a direct reflection of their internal landscape. So fuck their opinion. That's what we doing in 2025. We ain't giving a shit about what nobody else thinks about how we flowing, as long as we are content with what we got going on within self. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Who else do I want to call on? Twin, please read this slide for us from top to bottom.
Ooh.
Let's go.
2025, I attract incredible opportunities into my life.
What does that mean to you? Does that resonate with you in any capacity? I know it does because you're on a serious personal healing journey and you have grown leaps and bounds over the past year or two. Now we in 2025 where we've put in the work and manifesting by creating and attracting opportunities. Talk to us about that.
Oh, I just committed to myself last week that this is the year. It sounds crazy, but I was like, I want to do like hot girl shit, but like without the promiscuity part. Like, I literally want to attract the most happiness to myself. I want to embrace this year of being single. I don't want to be worried about finding a man. Like, I want to find me and love on me. And in any capacity that God is going to serve me and give me, those are the opportunities that I want. I only want what's in alignment. I don't want to chase a single thing. I just want to exist and do what God is asking me to do. And from that, I want to attract whatever God has for me.
Man, that is so powerful. Thank you for sharing that. And I wish every incredible opportunity attracts and connects itself to you and everyone else on this call, right? That you so desire in 2025. But it starts with you guys. It starts with you as an individual. What vibrations are you letting off? What frequencies are you moving and grooving on? Because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. You attract who you are. So let's take an inventory of ourselves on the second day of the new calendar to ensure that we are in alignment and that we are connected to attract the incredible opportunity. I didn't type average opportunity. I didn't type comfortable opportunity. I typed that we will attract incredible opportunities. That term incredible denotes something extremely important, out of the ordinary, type of shit that's going to blow your mind. You just have to expand yourself enough to receive the reality because the incredible opportunity is there for you to attract. Jeff, read this top to bottom, King. 2025.
2025 is the year I stopped doubting my own power. I'm built for greatness.
Mm.
And it's beautiful.
Does that resonate with you in any capacity?
100%, 100%. It's crazy because we had a little session yesterday in the garage, and so I'm with my peoples, and so of course I'm bringing up 2025 goals because that's where my mindset is, and just you know what I'm saying, be in alignment with all my peoples. I'm like, what's your goals? So we going over, and I'm like, that's really mine. My biggest one is to just stop doubting this, and either way it flows, either way it goes, like. A lot of times it comes from the doubt with like the listing side for me per se. But it's like, if I don't get it, at least I got the appointment, right? Right. But if I then get the appointment, I get it signed and it don't sell in time that I think, at least I got the appointment and I got it signed and I got it listed, right? But then also it's like, I'm only thinking in that vein where it's like, what if it don't, but what if it do? What if it do for all of you? What if it do for all of us? Like, that's one thing that the car accident really taught me was how quickly and like the ability I couldn't turn left, couldn't turn right. it was just like this car going head on with me. This is it. Like this I had to accept that reality. And it's like now my reality is I'm here, I'm blessed, and I get to do this. So why walk into it with doubt? You know what I'm saying? I could have passed away right there. And it's like I didn't even get to reach my potential because 2024 was pulling me down with doubt. So it's like walk into this with your power. Look at your wins, and then losses are lessons, like you said in the beginning.
Man, that's so freaking powerful. Here's my sentiment. Thank you for that, Jeff. Man, I always get chills when I experience you, brother. Each one of us are built for greatness. You're not built to be a bucket. You're not built to be broke down. You're built to be for greatness, right? If you think of a car, my next car is a G wagon G30 36. I mean 63, and I've been researching this car like crazy because I'm copping that this year. But you know, when you start to research different vehicles, vehicles are built and they're designed to accomplish certain things, right? And I'm using that. So a system is built, is designed to do something, a certain function. You are designed to be great. If you're not operating in complete and total greatness right now, you're not moving in your maximum capacity. And you have the ability to change that. And I'm talking to all 30, however many people are on this call. We're built for greatness. And 2025 is the year that you stop doubting the magnificent power that you have inside of you and start rocking in that lane 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the remaining 363 and a quarter days left on this calendar. Let's go. Who do I want to call on? Lisette, are you present? Please read this slide.
2025 is the year I stop playing small. I'm here to take up all the space.
That's beautiful. Does that resonate with you in any sense? Can you speak more to that?
I can. It does resonate with me in every single sense possible. 2025, like we started, is the year that I stop caring about anyone else's opinion and I do me loudly. So I'm taking up all the space.
Can we have a moment of honesty amongst the entire team? And because I can't see everyone's face because I'm sharing my screen, I'm going to ask you a question, and I really want you to be honest with yourself. There ain't no judgment here. This is a space of collective learning, and we are a family. We've cried together. We've laughed together. We rock life together. That's just what we do. How many of you guys spent 2024 playing small? Put a hand up in the chat. Put a hand up on your screen. Put a me, and just keep it solid. You spent the whole fucking year playing small, shortchanging yourself. How'd that serve you? Anyone feel free to take themselves off of mute. This is a conversation that we have to set the tone for 2025. How did playing small serve you? Anyone? No one?
Didn't serve me well at all.
Okay, say more about that, Patrick.
I mean,
New
playing
Year to
small.
you too, King.
What was
Happy
that?
New Year to you. Happy New Year's to you.
Oh, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everyone. But playing small last year was something that I learned wasn't beneficial at all. And the reason why I had that opinion of myself was because I didn't understand my capacity and I didn't believe in my potential as well. And so, I had a little kind of epiphanous moment halfway throughout the year when, my main partners, the twins, got got their own thing, got their businesses. And I had to look within myself like, hold on, I'm either going to get dusted or I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on myself and analyze which aspects I need to work on. Why am I small? Which aspects am I small? Let's make that big. Let's grow it up. You know what I mean? So that's why. I reflected on that statement as well.
Man, that's good. That's good. And I think we all are victims of, oh shit, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh damn, you really weren't supposed to see that. Playing it small. But here's my encouragement to you. I've played this small. I've shortchanged myself, afraid to let my vibrance and uniqueness just die. My personality, just thinking I'm a little too edgy or too passionate or, and trying to dim it down to not shine so bright or stand out so much. And man, fuck all that. I'm here to take up all the space. Like Jeff Head taking up all the space in his I'm taking up all the space. And damn it, I hope that you in the car with me. We from the Bay, so it ain't nothing to see a mob of cars take over the bridge. Okay? On a sideshow on the freeway. Take up all the space, all the lanes coming through. I remember one time I was coming from Summer Jam when it used to be at the Concord Pavilion, and we coming back to Oakland, and we stopped in the Caldecott Tunnel and shut the whole tunnel down. 50 cars. It was a real lit sideshow in the Caldecott Tunnel. We took up all the space. Illegal in the motherfucker, but it was fun as hell. But I'm saying, take up all the space. Like, tell the motherfucker, man, give me some elbow room, bro, because I'm up in here. That's the mentality that we have to take into 2025 to win. I'm going to call on one last person, Brittany. Hey, Brittany, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Please take us out with that slide.
2025 is the year I stop waiting for the right time. I make the time now.
Does that resonate with you in any capacity?
Yeah.
Can you say more about that?
To stop, to just do things right away instead of giving a little bit of time and waiting a little bit. Just do it right away. Get to it.
Absolutely. Because there's no time better than the present. And all we have in the grand scheme of things, ladies and gentlemen, is this moment right now. The right time is right now. Because as Jeff shared with us, thank God that he was protected and came out of the other end of a head-on auto collision, standing tall. Time ain't promised to none of us. We take time for granted. We plan our day tomorrow. We don't even know if we'll be here tomorrow. We've got a calendar and we keep our calendar and we got stuff going on next week. I know I'll be in New York in the end of this month and I've got things that I'm preparing for to go to New York. I may not even make it there because my time is right now. Your time is right now. If that resonates with anyone in any capacity, just take yourself off of mute. Let's have a quick conversation about some of the things that we just read and what some of our brothers and sisters just shared. Any of that resonates with you, any contributions that any of you guys have. I see all these vibrant faces in the camera. Please take yourself off of mute. Give us your contribution. I'm hearing some people coming off of mute. Nicole, is that you?
Yeah, the time waits for no one, and I hope I don't get emotional. It's funny because my dad used to tell me that all the time because I'd be like, oh, when I do this, when I get to this point, then I'm gonna do this, or when I get here, and he used to always tell me like 4 things: time waits for no one, show no mercy, take no prisoners, and you got this, do it now. So all of that kind of, I carry that with me. I mean, he's here, he's very active with me, but especially when I was running track, those are things he would always tell me, and I applied them. I think they really helped me get through this last couple years as well, because I could have been like, oh well, like I can pick real estate back up once I get through my treatments, or all of that, but just keep pushing through it because you don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, Nicole, and thank you for your contribution and your sentiment. Everyone in this call, we're familiar with Nicole's journey, and I just want to say to you, Nicole, Happy New Year. I'm glad to see your face in this space. I'm glad that you're still breathing. I'm glad that you're still here with us because life is precious. Your life is precious. And if we don't take anything out from this brief conversation, one thing that we can take is that time is our most valuable form of currency, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't no better time than right now. Now is the right time. Twin, Jess, you got your hand raised. You got a contribution for the squad?
I do, twin.
Go for it.
I think one of the biggest beauties that came out of so much darkness for me last year was that I spent a lot of time in solitude without distractions. Like when you can sit with yourself with no drugs, no alcohol, no addictions, like just yourself and your thoughts, and like really sit in that shit, you have to come full face with what you're encountering internally. All of these things that are distractions to ourselves or things that we run from, we hide behind those distractions. And so anyway, in this time of solitude and living by myself and crying a lot of nights because I'm happy, crying a lot of nights because I'm confused, the honesty that came to me was identifying my strengths in terms of who I am and what contributions I can make to my business. And then most importantly, being honest about the weaknesses that I have, because I think a lot of us bullshit ourselves and make excuses for the weaknesses rather than finding solutions to them. And so the biggest change that I made a couple months ago was I found, okay, well, we know that the market has shifted. And instead of me saying, oh, you know what, it shifted, it's just a terrible market, I said, no, fuck that. There are other agents out there that are killing shit. And what are they doing? They are double and tripling down on their lead generation. Fuck the excuses. So I was like, what can I do to put myself in a better position so that I am lead generating even more? I created my own community. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm lead generating with 3 different agents, 2 hours a day. If I wouldn't have sat with myself, I wouldn't have been able to identify like, okay, it is the market, but it's not an excuse. You just need to do more. Right. And then another thing too was the gym. I've been going to the gym for almost 1.5 years now. Got in there 2 days a week. People try to like go full force into what they're trying to do and then burn themselves out. You have to build the consistent behaviors. And then from there, I built a community. Now I'm in there 4 to 5 times a week and I see some people say, hi, what's up? But that's low key my accountability. So I said all that to say, sit with yourself without distractions. Notate the shit that you're feeling. And then you'll see the direct fucking correlation in the shit that you're dealing with and how it affects you in your business and your everyday life. And then from there, you can decide what habits you want to build and if you need to put yourself out there for accountability.
And that's extremely powerful. Thank you for that sentiment. You know, that's the formula for winning. Winning isn't about luck. Winning is about consistent habits and a mindset. That's the formula for winning. And so to your point, Jess, thank you for that sentiment. The best way to eat an elephant is what, ladies and gentlemen? How? One bite at a time. It's one bite at a time. Meaning the fastest way to get to running a mile is by putting one foot in front of the next. I mean, it's really simple. So let's put one foot in front of the next consistently by creating a new habit and a mindset that no matter what happens, I'm going to put that left foot in front of the right, that right foot in front of the left consistently. And then after a while, you'll get so far into your journey to where I'm going to encourage you to stop, turn around, and see how far you've come. That's the winning mentality. I love that. Anyone else have any other sentiment before we pivot, turn a corner, go into a different direction? I really wanted to just open this up, really focusing on you, me, the individual. Saying had nothing to do with conversion, although it actually does have everything to do with conversion, because when you are you and you are consistent and you have your mind made up that this is exactly what I'm doing no matter what, I'm not taking in 2025, I'm stopping to do, I'm not caring about anyone's opinion. I'm making the time is now. When you start to really commit to those particular functions, conversion is just an offshoot of the work that we've done within ourselves. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, cool. let's go ahead and pivot really quick. I'm going to share my screen one more time. I'm going to pull up this exercise for those of you guys who attend Keep It Moving all the time. You have done this before. I'm going to, let me share my screen first. We'll do it this way. Come on, Vernon. Bam, bam, bam. Cool beans. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Yes. Pull out your phones if you can. I'm going to put this QR code in the chat. Connect with that QR code. I'm also going to put the link in the chat. Click the link. If you guys are on your laptops, go ahead, click that link. Go ahead and scan that QR code. It's going to bring you into this platform. We're going to do some vision casting for 2025. I've got 3 specific, distinctly designed questions for you that I want you to populate your answers into the chat while the question is being posed to you. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity, either click the link, get this screen, get this app loaded, go ahead and scan that QR code, and let's get straight to it. You're going to populate your answers in the chat. Can I get a thumbs up if we're ready to go? Hold on, coach, I need more time. I'm seeing most thumbs up. Let me scroll through this screen. I want to make sure. Thumbs up, need more time. We good? Okay, cool. Some people, I can't see their face, but that's okay. I'm going to give you a pass today. Let's get straight into it. Boom. Lisa Torres, no, not doing it. First question, what are your non-negotiables? Non-negotiables. That means unwavering. Now keep in mind, this is a commitment to yourself. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear, because Vernon is answering these questions for Vernon as well. What are your non-negotiables for 2025? Shit that is just not even open for questioning. It's not even a second thought. Being a present parent. Wow. Discipline over emotion. I love it. Keep it coming. Non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are those things that must be in place. It's a cornerstone of the foundation. No alcohol. Whew. Stay healthy. Always a student. Retracting to my past practices. Wow. Gym, prospecting, and family time. Consistent self-care. Double exclamation, red, bold, hella bright. Sticking to what I said I was going to do. Exercise 4 to 5 days. Oh, I love it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Lead gen. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I see I got 3 more participants typing. Wow. Working out again. Eating healthy. We are what we eat. And that's a fact. You can exercise all damn day long. If your diet is terrible, you might as well not even go to the gym. Discipline over emotion. I love that. Consistent follow-up. Being okay with saying no. Oh. Become a master at saying no. Ain't gonna be able to do it. Not letting self-doubt creep in. Okay. Someone take themselves off of mute. Please go into deeper discussion around your non-negotiable. Who put being the best version of myself? Whose non-negotiable was that? Anyone? Take yourself off of mute. Being the best version of myself. Not letting self-doubt creep in. Any one of those, whose non-negotiable was that?
I put not letting self-doubt creep in.
Talk to us, Liz. Thank you for that contribution. Thank you for being honest and taking yourself off of mute. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, so my real estate journey has always been like I got my license in 2019 and have kind of gone out of real estate in and out of being an agent, and a lot of that had to do with my self-doubt as a person and being able to drive consistent business over time, but I keep ping-ponging back into being an agent. And so this time around, I don't want to let any sort of self-doubt creep in. I don't want to take things personally like I always have in the past. I actually also really resonated with this discipline over emotion, because that's something that I'm really trying to work on myself as well. I'm trying to do the 75-day hard, because I really want to discipline myself to doing the things that I necessarily don't want to do, and just training myself to say, hey, even though I'm tired or I'm feeling, whatever emotion comes up at the moment, like I'm still going to do what I set out to go do.
Man, that is so powerful. When I read all of these, thank you for that sentiment, Liz. When I read all of these, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing new habits. I'm reading some of those are habits, right? Everyone, I don't want to say everyone, because not all of us, but there are a lot of people who sit week before the end of the year and craft these New Year's resolutions and New Year's focuses. And I used to do that too, until I had an epiphany one day, and it came a little something like this. Vernon, if you go into a new year with old habits, it's not a new year, it's just an extension of the previous year. Meaning, in order to really experience new in a year, we got to create some new habits. And these non-negotiables are the new habits that you guys are committing to creating into the new year to produce a new result. Kudos to you, all of your non-negotiables. I encourage you to stick to them. I will be here for you. I believe in you, Liz, and everyone else on this call. I believe in you. Okay? It's time for you to believe in yourself. And when you live from the space of these non-negotiables, don't waver. That's my encouragement. Don't waver. Write them down. Read them every day. Stick to them. Rehearse them. Repeat them. Regurgitate them. Review them. Revise them. Because these non-negotiables of being on time, self-care, open houses every weekend, not letting self-doubt creep in, protecting your calendar, staying motivated, nurturing relationships, kicking the nick. These are habits that when they become a part of your life will transform the results that we've been producing. Great stuff. Thank you for this. Let me get to my next question because this is in my way. What the heck? Come on, Slido. Question for you. Whatever your production was in 2024, whether it was 0 or whether it was 30, am I not able to go to the next one? Here we go. If you were to close 3 more deals in 2025, how much more money would that be for you? If you were to close 6 more deals in 2025, how much more money would that be for you? Like, really think about that. Then the question becomes, with that money, what would you do with it? How would it improve and impact your life? 30 to 120K more. Wow. I'm gonna let that marinate for a moment. Please contribute to this. 42K, 20,000, 18 to 30,000, an extra 20,000 for my 35K, 42K, 24,000, 90,000, 100,000, 35K. I love this. 40K. Build stability. 40K, 200,000. Oh my goodness. Close your eyes, whatever your answer was. Close your eyes and feel the feeling of an extra 60K for your family. Is that a vacation? Is that becoming debt free? Is that a new whip? 100,000 extra by closing 3 to 6 more deals. What do you need to do to close 3 to 6 more deals? Like in terms of real production and reverse engineering, I know I could use an extra 80 grand in my family. It would completely enhance my 2025. A foundation, the ability to provide stability. These figures are real. They came from you. This is your reality. It's already in you. What are you willing to do as a non-negotiable to close 3 more deals in 2025, 6 more deals in 2025? This is your why. The money that it will make you and what you will do with it is the why. I want to encourage you to take a picture of this, remember your number, remember what your figure is, and connect that to your why. On the second day, the brand new calendar, we got 363 and a quarter more shots to make sure that we lock that in. Powerful. Last question. I want you to share from your being, from your inner power, from your internal landscape. That should say N-A-N, encouraging quote, word, or statement that is real to you right now. Mine is simplicity. Transcend. Oh, woo. Man, this is giving me some goosebumps that I wasn't anticipating experiencing. Authentic, grind, faith over hope. Oh my goodness, someone needs to talk to me about that. Think big, dream big, set goals. All gas, no brakes. I think I know who that is. That sounds like Jeff. I'm willing to give up who I've been for who I can become. Whew. Elevate, intentionality, maximize your gravity, self-expression, work hard and harder, aim for the moon. Authentic, self-expression, grind, I'm with it. Zero toxic. Let's go. You know, I told someone yesterday, you know what time it is not? It is not time for me to entertain your negativity. I have zero room for negative energy in my space whatsoever. I am not on that time. That's my focus for 2025. If you negative, don't even come around me because I'm going to clown you. Oh, resilience, 1% better every single day. Okay, I got to call on some people here because I don't know who put these words or statements, but I'm thoroughly encouraged. But I just need some more from trusting in God. Amen to that. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. This is so powerful. Where is the one that I saw earlier? Oh, looks like someone may have deleted it. Elevate, work harder, ownership, transcend. Whose sentiment was that? Whose encouraging word was transcend?
That was mine.
Oh, I had you off. Let's go, Jeff. Can you tell us more about that, man?
Transcend is one of my favorite words. Like, so back in like 12th grade, my English teacher was just being funny with us and just talking about how you need to expand your lexicon. And I was like, what is a lexicon? And so she was like, that's your words that you speak. Like, have more higher vibrational words, like expand, go read some dictionaries. And so when I did that, I found transcend, and transcend has always been a big it's been a big narrative in my life. Cause I mean, I grew up, father in jail, drug raids on the house, police, I mean, tearing apart my house, meth under my pillow. I found meth under my pillow, going to jails. My first trip out of the hospital was to a prison. So, you know, there was a point in my life where I just believed that like that's what was destined for me, because you hear so many statistics about if you come from an abusive household, if you come from an alcoholic household, drug household, like you're more statistically inclined to be that. So there was a point in my life where it was just like, you know what I'm saying? All I'm supposed to be here for is to stand in front of a judge and see what the sentence is supposed to be for me. And so I just told myself like, nah, I'm gonna transcend that. I'm gonna be more than that. And so transcending has always been something that has resonated with me, because that's why I am the father that I am, the man that I show up every day as, the man that I've worked hard to be here to, you know, I'm not perfect, but that's why you give yourself the ability to transcend, because you may not be perfect in this space that you are right now, but if you keep your mindset on transcending, you will just be better every single year in different phases of your life. And it might be spiritual, it might be financial, it might be educational, but you always have that ability. As long as you have the ability to breathe and you have that the air flowing through your lungs, you have the ability to transcend. You have the ability to be better than you were before and to grow at a higher rate than you were lastly. So transcend has always been something that has resonated with me. It's always been one of my favorite words.
That is powerful. Thank you for sharing that, man. And that is a powerful term, the word transcend. I'm going to close us out. Oh, shoot. Trying to do something and talk at the same time. Who was this drawing on? V? Wait. What the hell? Okay, we're going to stop that because we got too many people drawing on my whiteboard. I was going to put a graph up on the whiteboard until I see all these artistic folks that all of a sudden got colored pencils in they backpack, want to get creative. Get your own damn whiteboards. No, I'm just playing. I will bring that up next Thursday. But I really want to talk about, we were going to talk about a productivity multiplier. Elias has done this in some of the Keep It Moving group coaching sessions. It's a really powerful exercise, but for the sake of everyone's time, and I don't want to rush through the productivity multiplier, but we are definitely going to dissect that on Thursday as we segue into, you know, the beginning of the first month of the year. Dan, I want to give you an opportunity, my brother, before we conclude. My partner in crime, you know, Happy New Year to you. I love the stash, bro. I'm hella jelly because I'm like, yo stash, KD's stash, Oscar got a full one, Brett got a full one. I'm over here working. Jeff got the whole situation. I gotta like, I need Jesus when it comes to the growth on
Try a face cleanser with glycolic acid.
Nicole, talk to me about that offline, because I'm open to all natural supplements and enhancers to get me to have a stash like some of my fellow brothers. But Dan, closing sentiments, my friend. Don't want to have this the first session of the year without giving you the microphone, my dude. Appreciate you, man. Super grateful for you. Happy to see you. Happy New Year's. Take us out, bro. Like Oliver brought us in.
Brendan, this is fantastic. I always appreciate starting the year with this much inspiration, and everyone who contributed, everyone's stories, everyone's motivation, engagement, all the words and everything. I definitely got a lot of stuff to think about here. And I would just throw in one more statement, quote, word, or whatever that I always like to think about, that I didn't put up here, but was bouncing around in my head. And that is, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Right. And that's like the kind of core of so much of this, is just being consistent and putting in the work. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect. It doesn't matter if you're maybe not, you don't feel like you're the most talented person in whatever it is you're applying yourself to. If you consistently work hard at something, you're going to outperform someone who might be better, who might have higher skill, whatever, more advantages, but they're just not putting in that work and that grind. And I feel like that's what's going to win in 2025. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I want to pass on to everyone here. And I'm really excited to keep coming back here every single Thursday and seeing everyone fulfill all these promises and goals and ambitions that we just set out here today. And Vernon, thank you for taking the time to get us all thinking about this.
Hold on, I'm trying to capture that nugget that you just dropped on the team and put it in the chat. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yep.
Shut your mouth. Thank you, my brother. Okay, here's my closing sentiment. We're winners. You are a winner. Going through the screen, and I'm looking at each one of your faces virtually, even though you cannot tell. You are a winner. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what color the pigmentation of your skin is. I don't care what your background is. We are in this space of elite winners because winning and success is contagious. You're winners. Here's the dope thing about winners, which each and every one of the 33 people on this call are. Here's our swag for 2025. We're going to walk into the arena expecting to win. We're going to engage with leads expecting to convert. We're going to go on those listing appointments expecting the listing agreement to be signed. We're going to list these properties expecting to receive an offer within our timeline. When you walk into the arena, we walk with a pep in our step because we know we already won. Can y'all dig that? I want you to declare the victory before the battle even begins. That's what I got. We winning in 2025. Those are our non-negotiables. That's what we are going to do. Until I see you next Thursday. Grace, blessings, peace, y'all. Crush the weekend this weekend. I'll see you on Thursday. Let's go.
Peace. Much love. Much love.
Big V.
Much love, my dude.